Hi class, today we are going to be writing ratios using different notations. So for our first problem, we know that we have 27 cookies and 10 of those cookies are chocolate chip and the rest of those are oatmeal raisin. So the first thing we need to know about writing ratios in a notation is that we need to write them in the order that they are given to us, which we will talk about as we get on to our first question. So, our first question is, find the ratio of the chocolate chip to oatmeal raisin. Okay, so we know that we have 10 chocolate chip cookies. So, we know that we have, we don't know how many oatmeal raisin cookies we have. So we need to do 27 minus 10. That gets us 17 oatmeal raisin cookies. So, we'll write 17 here. Oh, but wait, how are we supposed to write this in a notation? Well, some ways you could write them are using a colon, putting a 2 between the two numbers, and TO for 2. And you can write them as a fraction. So, the way we would write this as a notation, I'm just going to pick this, writing it with a colon. So, the next question we have is find the ratio of oatmeal raisin to chocolate chip. Now, I'm sure you're thinking, oh, well, I could just write that again. You can't. Because, like I was saying earlier, you have to write your ratio the way it is given to you in the problem that you have. So, how many oatmeal raisin cookies do we have? Well, now we know that we have 17. And we know that we have 10 chocolate chip cookies, so I'll write this notation as a fraction. Our next question is, find the ratio of chocolate chip to the number of cookies. Well, we know by now that we have 10 chocolate chip cookies, and we have 27 total cookies, so that is how I would write my last notation. These are the 3 notation styles that I will be using in today's lesson. Okay, so the new problem we now have is there are 12 baseballs, okay? Okay, and 7 were red, and the rest were blue. Okay? So, as our first problem, we could write, okay, so our find the ratio of the red baseballs and to the number of the total baseballs that we have. So I could write this notation as I could write this notation as 7 over 12. The next question is to find the ratio of the red and blue baseballs. Well, I know I have 7 red baseballs, and I don't know how many blue baseballs I have. So, I'm going to do some math. 12 minus 7 is 5. So, I write this I'd write this notation as 7 to 5. Our next question is to find the ratio of blue baseballs to red baseballs. Well, we know that we have 5 blue baseballs, and we know that we have 7 red baseballs. So that's how we would write our notations. Thanks for watching today's lesson on writing ratios using different notations.